Hey again, guys. This is a commentary video, and I'm your host, D-Round409. Okay, so I had this idea that I wanted to do a commentary video for a good while, and I'm just thinking, let me put out a poll and see what people want from me. And I don't have the poll statistics up here right now, but when I had a poll going on, a lot of y'all put in favor of Zens Cathedral. And I was like, you know what? Okay, this makes a lot of sense because one, everyone loves Zenxoskia. I mean, she's a French Catgirl Abbess, and you just, I mean, that's all three things right there that checks out for a character trope in a way. And what makes people start liking those type of characters is and when it and it's just amazing that I mean, she's been very consistent with viewership. Honestly, just getting a lot of eyes on her, and people still to this day comment on old videos or still like the old, the videos I put out. And I don't want to make this too long because I do want to get into part one of the manga dub. And all I just want to say is that thank you guys for doing all like just make her popular and everything. Um, And for those who are new here, welcome. This is, you guys are going to experience a little journey with me. And I'm going to try my best to navigate through this, but without further ado, let's go ahead.
Bonjour, Bishop. I'm the newly elected Abbess Zenxoskia, and to see you alive at Bien, and I commit myself to bettering this cathedral. I've studied your doctrines, researched your origin, and read about your deeds. I suppose that makes me the right person to help keep this sacred cathedral functional. After all, there's a reason why I selected to be here, Bishop. Bishop, a word of counsel. Wandering eyes will lead to wandering hands. And when one makes a move sans penseur, they will find themselves in an unfortunate circumstance.
All right, so that was part one right there of the Bishop arc. Now, the Bishop arc is what sets off the whole Zen's Cathedral timeline of things currently. And the reason why I went with this is because there's an older video. If you check out my channel and you look at the popular tab, I guarantee the one that you're going to see pop up first is the one where she's in her. You see the original version of her, and let's just say she's pretty scantily clad for a cat girl nun. Now, I don't. I'm going to try my best not to confuse y'all here, but her original version was a cat girl nun. Wasn't French or anything like that, and it's just, I'm sorry. I'm trying to recall it. And that was very, I mean, obviously she's very different compared to how she was back then. And this, when I first uploaded that, when I uploaded that video, that manga dub video, it's been 2 years now? Has it been 2 years? Somewhere around there. It's been 2 years. And, people, at first it was slow, but then all of a sudden it just started like a wave, a rush of people actually were watching it. And I mean, granted, it was not very, it wasn't a big video. It was probably 2 minutes long, maybe. And within those 2 minutes, the money shot was her. It was Zenxoskia. And people just, when I realized that people were liked her more than what was actually going on, which I mean, that's fine, that's cool. But when I realized that, I was like, you know what, I could really capitalize on this character. So Neff and I, and Neff is the main artist of the whole thing. He's a really cool guy, and I give a lot of props to him, and I give him thanks. Very grateful. Anyway, Neff and I went back to the drawing board, and we wanted to. We wanted to just give her something, like make something new out of her, because what we had originally was it would take elements from that, but it'd be its own little thing. It'd be a soft reboot of sorts. So I'm not sure exactly where I got the idea where I want her to be French, and not many people know this, but Zenxoskia has two voice actors. Well, had two. There, how can I say this? There are two voice actors. There was the original version, and of course the current version that you're seeing now. And with the first version, she was a great voice actress. She still is good, but I was thinking in terms of, okay, this is a soft reboot, and I wouldn't mind changing her. I wouldn't mind changing her to to someone who can do a French accent, because the original voice actress I had, or worked with, she couldn't do the accent, which is not a knock to her or anything. So I was like, okay, you know what? That's fine. You can still be, you'll still be involved with different projects and all, but let me go ahead and find someone. So the video editor, which is Sora, and I, this is back then, so still kind of getting used to things, especially with video content creation. We forgot to have her put herself, but Sora is the Solia Sora is the the current voice actress of Zenxoskia, and I think this was a great fit overall to get her more involved with the project of Zens Cathedral, and just go on this. I wouldn't want to call it a journey. I probably did say that earlier, but going on to this, well, just seeing what Zenxoskia is all about and what goes on, what she's meant to do and what she's trying to do is how can I say this? It just fit. It just fits with the with her being this new and improved version, and of course with the new voice actress, she nailed it, knocked out of the park, and I mean the rest is history. So much so that we have 6 videos up separately. So it'd be there'll probably be 6 parts in total, probably. Just see how that goes. And what I'm trying to do with this is like just have it as part of like history of my channel. I'm not really expecting anything big, but I think it'd be a neat way to like just document things. Again, I'm really glad that Neff and I, we just 3 of us, me, Neff, and Sora, went ahead and like kind of reworked this and did like a soft reboot, because we really want to get you guys, let you guys be immersed. And I put up the idea like, hey, you know what? I want I don't want the bishop or any other character. I don't want the main character. Well, as in you. I don't want the viewer to be shown. Other than just hands or armor or weapons, whatever. I don't want them. I don't want the face to be shown, because I want the viewers to be immersed, which is overwhelming majority of men, and that's my target audience. I've always known my target audience was is gonna be men. So I wanted to put the guys in different. I mean, obviously have them in different scenarios, which we'll get into that later. But different roles, and just taking and just I just really I really thought that was a cool idea, because I like videos like that where it's in a point of view. just it does work wonders when it gets to that immersion. I mean, especially with movies I can think of like Hardcore Henry, if you guys ever seen that, and dang, there was another one I liked. There was another one. Hang on, no, the chap. No, it wasn't Chappie. I can't recall right now. But there was another one, another point of view movie I liked, and I was like, you know what, this is cool. You know, just it just works. So I wanted to capitalize on that, or at least experiment with that. And I know I'm not the first one to do that with comic dubs, manga dubs, just dub videos in general. So, but what I'm sorry, but what is kind of what I would say experimental to me, at least in my eyes, is that I'm I'm not dubbing anyone else's comic that they made, and usually we all know how the process goes when there's like a successful comic on Twitter or social media, and it's doing numbers. Obviously, people who do the dub videos will probably get in contact with that artist. If not, that artist doesn't already have a deal in place with the dang. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but deal in place with the video content creator, and so usually it goes like that. But I mean, again, I know I'm not the first one to be doing this, but it is an uphill battle. Where again, is not this is not a really big web comic of sorts that's posted on social media and is getting numbers, and everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, I saw this comic on here on Twitter or Blue Sky, whatever. No, it's just it's very humbling. It's very cool. The again, I'm a huge believer in indie and independent creators, and this is very humbling to experience this. And I never really imagined I would do something like this. Not because I was afraid or anything, but I'm a writer. I'm a small time author, indie author. I wouldn't say I'm a self publisher because I work with people. I work with other artists, um, editors, and beta readers. I wouldn't really say that's self publishing. I mean, there's been a lot of there's always like people involved in the step of the process, and I mean, I'm very thankful about that. So I always found that weird to like say like, oh yeah, I'm a self published author, but yeah, I got like illustrations in in my books. So, but this is I would say going into this sphere of doing comics or manga inspired works with Nephian artists, and just getting his feedback about things, and also working with Sora. It's just I really value the cohesion of this collaboration. I know I'm the creator of Zens Cathedral, Zenskia in general, but it's really just it's just I can't really explain it. And I know I'm getting tongue tied here, but I really honestly cannot explain it. It's just a cool experience. So I don't think there's much else I can say about part one, other than the little tidbits I gave you, the little I wouldn't call them clues, but just the background of it, and the origins, how it came to be. But yeah, this was part one. Let me know if this was unnecessarily lengthy, or you thought it was pretty good, and leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, or whatever. The world is yours. You dictate what you want to do, and I'll see you later. Ciao.